What's up, world? Welcome to the new episode of the Janeau Show, Jeremiah's Point of View. As you know, this show will be on my YouTube channel, where all my video episodes of my podcast is now on. That's what I'm calling this now, podcast videos, episodes. And I enjoy doing them, man. So go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show, YouTube channel. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, if you just want to leave comments on there, but you don't really want to, say give me suggestions, just leave comments and tell me, leave positive energy, man, positive vibes, man. Keep telling me, keep going, keep inspiring, keep doing things. I would appreciate that, man, so much. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always believing in me. Appreciate you guys, and I cannot, even put into words how much love and how much love I have for you guys. So thank you guys, man. I can't even tell y'all how much y'all support continues to push me and prevail me to doing this. So thank you. So this video is usually Mondays. I usually just do random shit, point of views, or what I like, and I guess it's more of a point of view. It could teeter into some random shit. That's why I like calling it random shit or point of views. It depends on how you look at it. It could be some random shit to you. It's like, that's kind of stupid, or it could be a really interesting point of view to you. That's pretty intriguing. I like that. So I love sports. I love sports, man. I've been a sports fan all my life. I've never, when I remember, people used to, when you used to do like them school things, like what's your favorite TV show? I used to always put Sports Center. What's my favorite TV show? Sports Center. Like, that's my favorite TV show. I love sports, man. I played, Little League when I was Little League baseball when I was younger. I played some basketball in middle school. I always played football with my brother and, our friends when I was young, just outside and with my cousins and stuff. So, sports has just always been a part of my life. And one thing's about to come up, and that is the NBA play-in tournament and the playoffs, pretty much. I'm looking so forward to this damn thing. I can't wait to see what this is going to be this year. They had one game last year, and it was actually a really good fucking game. Portland, Memphis. Memphis came through, man. Memphis played their ass off. John Morant, Dylan Brooks. I don't think I don't even know if Jared Jackson played in that game. I think he got injured or something. But I remember that game, man. And Dame just did what Dame do, man. So I'm looking forward to this playing. I don't know how they're gonna do this though this year, cause last year was in a bubble. So I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know how the fuck you do this. Like, do you? Are they gonna be traveling to other cities, or do you just put them like in one place? Go. Like, that's intriguing to me. Do you travel to other cities? Cause this is a play in. Like, I would probably put the 8 teams that's gonna be there, cause it's four teams in two conferences. I'll probably put 14. I'll put all 8 teams in like a I guess a bubble, and let them play, and then whoever wins, I guess like a college tournament. I guess because college conference tournaments. But I put them in like a bubble. I put like the 8 teams in a bubble, and then I'll be like, okay, if you lose, then you leave. Pretty much like last year. Like, it was a point where they didn't start letting families come until I think like the semifinals or the finals, because they didn't want anything crazy. But I would do the same thing this year. I'll probably just put like those 8 teams in a bubble somewhere, and y'all play, and then those 2 teams that win out those games, then you get your little rest, and then you fly to the next city. Then you fly to the cities, and then y'all do the playoffs like scenario. But I don't get that shit. I think that's kind of interesting. I want to see how this is gonna play out, because it kind of is intriguing to see how this is gonna play out. Because do you fly them to different cities? Because I mean, it's still a pandemic. I'm assuming. I don't know if it is a pandemic still, right? I think so. That's intriguing. That's an intriguing situation, because damn, that's intriguing. But anyway, so so the teams right now that are in the play-in situation, is Steph Curry in the Warriors, which you give me Steph Curry any day with a situation on the line. I'm probably gonna take Steph because I think Steph is just gonna shoot the damn ball all day, and if it goes in, that's your ass, and if it doesn't, well, you live by the three, you die by the three. It's pretty much obvious, right? So, the Warriors are in it. Who else? Right now, the Lakers are sitting at the 7th position, which is funny to me because people just want to continue to push them as the narrative as like, well, they're the Lakers. They're going to figure it out. They got AD. They got LeBron. It's like, bro, AD's been injury prone his whole fucking career. Have you not seen AD entire career? Hell, let's be real. If the fucking bubble didn't happen 4 months later, he probably would have got injured last year and probably wouldn't have played in the fucking playoffs. Let's be real. I get it. LeBron can do anything, but it's like LeBron's getting old, bro. LeBron's what, 36, 37? I don't give him that old, but he up there. He in his 30s, late 30s, man. So, and plus on top of that, he's been playing professionally since he was, 18? 17, 18? Come on, bro. And then you've been in the damn playoffs for damn near 10, 11 years straight. And not just that, you've been playing into late June for like 10, 11 years straight. So it's kind of crazy to be like, oh, LeBron can just do anything. You don't think that shit's catching up with him? I get LeBron's is a different type of person, but good God, that shit gotta eventually catch up with him. Right? Right? Like, it's gotta eventually catch up with him. You can't beat for all the time, right? That's what they always say. You can't beat for all the time. Eventually, it's going to happen. And not hoping it does. I'm just saying it's kind of like crazy to be like, oh, LeBron's he's gonna get magically better. When he said literally, I don't think my injury is gonna get better. That should tell you right there and there. You should be a little bit worried. Which means AD. AD had a good game last night, but I'm not about to take that and be like, oh yeah, AD's gonna do it. He had a pretty good game against Portland too, but you gotta think about this. Portland and Phoenix are two teams that don't really have a big man kind of. Like I was watching the Portland game Friday, and I'm like, why is that big man not on Anthony Davis? They had like Robert Covington on Anthony Davis. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But then I was like, oh, he don't really guard big guys. He just there on the court to kind of like get rebounds and shit. So it's like, oh, that's not good. But when you're playing against a team like, the Joker kind of can't defend really that well, but Rudy Gobert, he can. And Phoenix the same. Phoenix don't really have like a predominantly good defending big guy. Like Aiden's good with the shooting and he's good offensively, but that was just not coming out of college. It was like, yo, he's good offensively. His defense got to get better though. And I'm looking at Phoenix. I'm like, Phoenix is good though. Phoenix with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, those dudes, I think Phoenix could do some damage. But, yeah, man, I think the Lakers being in the 7th position is kind of intriguing to me. But only because if LeBron does come back, how good is he going to really be? And if he gets re-injured in the playoffs, in the play-in, not even just the playoffs, the play-in, do you think Anthony Davis could really carry the fucking Lakers by himself? Fuck no. He got like 3 or 4 games he got to do this shit right now. He just got his ass beat by Portland. They won last night because I think Phoenix is just like, I don't know, Phoenix, them niggas, it's getting to the end, I guess. They like, we have some hiccups here and there, I guess. But Phoenix had won like 7 of their last 8 games, and then they lost last night. It's kind of like, what the fuck? But like I said, you don't have a really predominantly defending big guy. So it's kind of easy for Anthony Davis to take advantage of you when you don't have really a predominantly good defender as a big man. So, yeah. Plus Aiden don't really like I said, Aiden don't really go into, Aiden don't really do all that shit. So, yeah, man. But also, I think you got Memphis. I think that's the 9 right now. I think Memphis is 9. And then you got, with John Morant, Memphis Grizzlies. Them dudes quiet this year. But them dudes rolling, man. And then I think you got San Antonio at the 10. Anytime Greg Popovich is even touching close to the playoffs, you need to be worried. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You need to be worried. If Greg Popovich is anywhere sniffing the playoffs, that man is still one of the greatest coaches to ever do it. I don't give a fuck how you want to slice it or dice it. You think you're gonna whoop ass, and then you play San Antonio, and they can just get you one time. And that's all the playing is. All I need is get 2 games. And if San Antonio beats Memphis and then plays either the Lakers or the Warriors, they can take one of those games. They can catch them at any night. So I'm not about to sit and act like that. So, and then you switch it to the East. And their playing will be, right now, I think the Celtics are 7th. The Wizards are 9th, I think. But the 8th is, I think, Charlotte. Charlotte is the 8th. Wizards are the 9th. The Pacers are the 10th. And I think the Bulls are like right behind them. But we'll see how that goes. But for right now, those are the 4 teams that be planning on playing. And if the Wizards jump Charlotte and they play the Celtics in the first play-in game, give me the Wizards. Give me the Wizards. I don't think Boston has no clue of what the fuck they are. And that's bad. Because you're like literally wasting 2 young, prominent, they not even in their primes yet, about to enter their primes, and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, y'all fucking them up. Like, y'all don't know how to fucking get y'all roster right. That's kind of crazy when y'all have given Danny Ainge all his love and acknowledgement and praise for all the shit he's done. But now he can't. Listen, man, I get tired of this shit all the time. You got lucky. You pretty much was playing fool's gold. Either you knew Philly was going to either draft Markelle Fultz and I forgot who else was in that damn class. I forgot who else was in that fucking class with them. But I knew Markelle Fultz was going to to Philly. It was pretty fucking obvious. But yet, Jason Tatum I think that was the class with, I want to say, with Lonzo Ball. And I think Lonzo was going to the Lakers regardless. So we all knew that. I think that was the year Lonzo Ball went to the Lakers for the second pick. But yet, y'all give Danny Ainge this love because he drafted Jason Tatum. It's like, the Lakers weren't going to draft Jason Tatum, bro. They weren't going to draft him because they had just drafted Brandon Ingram like a year before that. So they weren't going to draft him. Come on now. Jason Tatum falls to the Celtics. Then Danny Ainge did this other deal back in the day. He got Ray Allen. He got Kevin Garnett. Let's be real about some shit. When you see Kevin Garnett say, I really actually want to go to the LA. I wanted to play for the Lakers. I wanted to play with Kobe, but he never picked up the phone. And I just ended up in Boston. And Ray Allen was so done with Seattle, he just wanted out. And he ended up in Boston. Y'all got a title 1 year. Granted, it's the first time a big three that at that time ever had got together and just out the gate won a title. Because you're starting to see it now with these teams. Because the Clippers last year was supposed to win a title. Didn't. The Heat, the first time they got together with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, first year, didn't. It takes time to get the chemistry right. It takes time to get your shit together. And that's exactly what I think. That's why I feel like the Nets are not going to win a title this year. Because you motherfuckers haven't even played. And I'm getting tired of people saying, well, when they get James Harden, when they get James Harden, motherfucker, all 3 of them niggas, 2 of them niggas can't defend and the other one barely defends when he really wants to. You think you motherfuckers really going to just turn it on defensively? Come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Offensively, yes, you can shoot. But I know I've seen games where motherfuckers that can shoot threes all day, every day, hit a fucking side of a barn. They can't even hit a side of a fucking barn some games because they fucking can't shoot because their legs are out of it. You know why? Because you keep fucking running up and down the court trying to defend motherfuckers. You can't defend. That's how you lose games in the playoffs. You can't defend a motherfucker, so you think you just gonna... Listen, man. The Nets are not winning the championship this year. I just wanted to put that out there. Nets not winning the title this year. Maybe I'm a little bit... But like I said, I watch basketball. I actually think they're not even gonna make it to the conference finals. I don't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm sorry. I just can't see them actually getting past Milwaukee. I can't see it. I can't see them getting past Milwaukee this year. I think Milwaukee might get to the championship before the Nets. It's ridiculous. I I get it. Y'all want to just throw these motherfuckers. But like I just said, man, it takes you. And by the way, the Boston team, they played that entire year together. So they had chemistry. They had played that entire year together. These dudes just coming into the season and getting 8 games or 10 games together. And I don't even know if they're going to get those. They only played 7 games together. And they might not even get 10. You still got to get James Harden on the fucking court. Like, what the fuck? Nah, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to say. The motherfucker's not winning the title this year, bro. I can't see it. I just can't, man. I like it. Kevin Durant is a beast. Kyrie, monster. James Harden, unworldly. Like, I just, offensively, them niggas are just unbelievable. But we all know, eventually, you got to play some defense. And in the playoffs, them calls that you was getting in the regular season, you ain't getting them bitches in the post. You ain't getting them bitches in the postseason, man. Them little ticky-tacky ass fouls, nope. They don't let you play. Especially in the game 7. I ain't blowing this whistle. Because depending on where I'm at, I'm not blowing this whistle. Them motherfuckers might kill me in this motherfucker tonight. Nah. So, listen. This play-in shit is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see, by the way, like I said, Washington, I think if Washington gets the 8 seed and they play the Celtics in the first game, they're going to whoop the shit out of the Celtics. I don't think the Celtics have any idea of who they are. And I don't really think that's an indictment on Brad Stevens. I think it's an indictment on the general manager, Danny Ainge. I think because you guys give him this praise that he did so great. It's like, bro, Danny Ainge did two trades and lucked up and got Jason Tatum. You just fell. You were the first pick, and then you traded with Philly to get Jason Tatum. And they got Markelle Fultz. Now, if Philly would have been smart, you have Joel Embiid. I think they had drafted Ben Simmons the year before. Why not get Jason Tatum? Jason Tatum, you would have literally had the proper team for the Philadelphia 76ers. And by the way, he would have carried you past Toronto that year. And he probably would have won a title. He probably would have won a title. Philly would have probably beat, who the fuck was that team they played in? Milwaukee. They would have beat Milwaukee. And got to the Eastern, and got to the NBA Finals. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Jason Tatum. You probably would have beat the Warriors. I'm not going to lie. You probably would have beat them. Jason Tatum, and by the way, the following year, his rookie year, Jason Tatum played LeBron in Game 7. Jason Tatum showed his ass in that game, man. Come on, bro. You would have probably won that fucking series against Toronto. So, and then on that team, you had Jimmy Butler. You probably would have never made the Jimmy Butler trade because you already had Jason Tatum. But anyway, that would have been a pretty cool situation. But I think the Warriors beat them. I mean, the Wizards, if they played them, if the Wizards get the 8 seed, give me Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal in one game against the Celtics. Give me them. And I think the 10 seed is the Pacers right now, which means Charlotte would be the 9th. Give me Charlotte. And then give me Charlotte against the Celtics too. I think LaMelo, y'all doubting this, but LaMelo Ball came back for a reason, man. LaMelo Ball was able to play. I think LaMelo Ball is about that shit. And then Terry Rozier would love nothing more than knock his former team out the fucking playoffs. So I think Charlotte will get to that 8 seed, which now becomes the conversation of who now makes it to the NBA Finals. I said the Nets not making it. I know the Lakers not making it. Y'all can try that shit if you want. Them niggas too fucking injury prone now. AD's too fucking injury prone. I'm gonna fuck what y'all say. You know, a gust of wind can injure that motherfucker. That motherfucker got brittle fucking bones. But who makes it to the NBA Finals? I'll be honest. If Portland gets that 5th seed, that's a bad situation for a lot of people. That's a bad situation for a lot of people. Because if they get that 5th seed and they play, I think Denver will be the 4th seed right now. Portland beats Denver Nuggets. Bro, they gonna beat Utah. I think Portland could beat Utah. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Dame in the playoffs against Utah, and Donovan Mitchell still got to come back because he's not even back yet, and he got to work his way back into the rotation and get his legs back. Give me Portland. Give me Portland in that series, which leaves the 2-3. Clippers and Suns. Clippers. I think Paul George is actually ready to take the final step of what he could be. Um, so Portland versus hold on, let me rethink this strategy. Hold on, because this might be shit. You know, Dame got a vendetta against them motherfuckers. They laughed at him in the playoffs last year, but he missed a free throw in the bubble last year when he missed a free throw. Dame don't forget shit. So I don't know, man. If they play the Clippers in the conference finals, yeah, that'd be a different type of situation, man. That'd be a different. Shit. I might have to rethink this shit for real. For real. Hold on. As much as I fuck with Dame and I love Portland, I'm gonna give it to the Clippers. I'm gonna give it to the Clippers, man, just for a moment. And then I go to the East. The Knicks and the Sixers. That'd be a good fucking matchup in the second round. Because I think the Knicks gonna beat Atlanta. I love Trae Young, man. Trae Young is up and coming. Ice Trae, he a beast. But I think that the Knicks defensively is just too much for the Atlanta Hawks. I just think I watched the Knicks enough to see them and know they ready. They got something there. I don't think they're gonna be able to beat Philly because I think they still need to develop who's their number 2. I think Julius Randle is clearly the number 1, but number 2 you don't know yet. So is it Derrick Rose? Is it R.J. Barrett? Who is it? So yeah. So I give Philly that victory. Like I said, I don't think the Nets could get past Milwaukee. So I think Philly versus Milwaukee, and I think Milwaukee wins. I think Milwaukee. So I think I do see like a lot of sports analysts see it, experts see it. Milwaukee versus the Clippers, like it was supposed to be last year. I think it's the Bucks versus Clippers, and I actually think the Bucks will beat them. I think Drew Holiday can actually shut down Paul George. I think a lot of people would never say that, but I do. And I think Giannis on Kawhi. I think this is how you prove to people that you ready, man. So if Giannis is actually ready, he gonna have to defend Kawhi a couple times, and he gonna have to shut his ass down. So, and then who the fuck gonna defend Chris Middleton? So, I guess I got Milwaukee winning the championship this year. Maybe. I mean, we gotta see how it all plays out, but I got Milwaukee. I got Milwaukee winning, man. I got Milwaukee winning the title this year, and yeah, I got Milwaukee. You know, any slip ups in the playoffs to me, personally? Like I said, the only slip up could be if Portland finds a way to get to that 5th seed, because they beat Denver and then they go to play the 2nd seed, which would be Phoenix. The 1st seed would be Utah. Portland beats them to me. I think because as much as Rudy Gobert is a great defensive player and everything, and Utah seems like they got their shit together this year, Donovan Mitchell been out for a couple weeks, like a week or 2 now, and he still got to work himself back into the rotation and get the rust off. So by the time he comes back, by the time the first round, shit, they could slip up in the first round, depending who's the AC. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, the Warriors beat the Lakers the first game, and then, AD and them getting to the playoffs, but LeBron kind of, it's okay. He's not like LeBron, but he's 80%, 75% LeBron, but AD's okay, I guess, and doing what he do. Yeah, okay. Then we can see something different. But like I said, Utah's just got to work themselves into it. Yeah, so I don't really see any slip ups. I don't see anybody really fucking up anything like that. I guess Phoenix against the Warriors, that'd be a different type of situation. Yeah, I think the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors, that could be an interesting one because it'd be 2-7. The 2 seed would be Phoenix and the 7 be the Warriors. I guess I would give it to Steph Curry and Golden State for like a little bit. But I gotta see how that plays out because I know Chris Paul gonna go hard, and I think he's gonna get everybody motivated. And that's the first time they actually have been in the playoffs. Phoenix with these guys, and Chris Paul's a veteran and he's a legend and one of my favorite point guards of all time. Yeah, I can see I can see Phoenix catching, but getting caught by the Warriors. Shit, 6 seed could be Dallas, and they could be playing against the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers gonna slip up this year. I don't. I think they're gonna get to the NBA Finals. I don't think the Clippers gonna slip up this year. I don't think they're gonna slip up this year. I'd be surprised if they slip up this year. But they got Rondo this year. Rondo ain't about that shit. Rondo gonna do his shit, especially in the playoffs. That's playoff Rondo. That's what he do. So yeah. So that's my NBA Finals so far. It's just I think the Bucks and the Clippers, and I think the Bucks win. Actually, I think the Bucks beat them. I will give it 7. I want to see 7. Personally, though, I think it's gonna get done at 6. But I would love to see 7. I would love to see 7, but it might be done at 6. And I got Milwaukee. So leave comments. Think I'm tripping? Think I'm crazy? Send some comments on this and say, man, you tripping. I don't think Milwaukee will beat. Hey, that's why we gotta talk. So leave some comments and yeah, man. Like I said, man, I love sports, man, and I got some few more takes on sports. Definitely, couple on boxing, so that's coming soon. So, see y'all soon, man. Like I said, go to my YouTube page, Janeau Show YouTube channel. Go watch videos, watch this video, and leave comments. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Also, new episode of my podcast. You can't hold me back. It's out now on podcast platforms. Go listen, enjoy. I'll tell you guys soon. Peace.